The Falcons took on the 49ers. 49ers got a big double-digit victory done at home. They defeated the Falcons 20-10. They looked impressive.
They did.
They looked quite impressive. A lot of injuries on the offensive side of the ball, and Mac Jones had himself a decent enough game to be able to get a victory out there.
He played good.
Yeah,
that pick wasn't his fault. Dude hit him in his hands. He dropped it. He got a pick.
Can we just get to Brock Purdy?
I guess. Is it after this performance, is it Mac Jones' job to lose?
Well, I mean, the first thing is the Niners' defense is really what won them this game. After the dominant performance that Bijan Robinson had last week with the whole world watching, I think it was against what? I forget who that opponent was when Bijan went crazy. To hold Bijan to 40 rushing yards on 14 carries, that's elite. To hold Bijan to 50 receiving yards, that's elite. So you hold Bijan Robinson to under 100 total yards, you did your job. So if the Niners defense continues to play like this, it don't really matter what the Niners offense does. It doesn't really matter who the Niners quarterback is. Now, with that being said, McCaffrey, as long as he can continue to ball, again, it doesn't matter who the Niners quarterback is. So to me, this game said more about the Niners defense, and it says more about Christian McCaffrey than it says about anybody else.
I don't know about that. The quarterback matters, bro. Quarterback matters.
Sure.
Like, and they're not out there throwing so whole bunch of all-pros, wide receivers, right? It's a new day and age over there, the Niners. The way that Mac Jones played the game today, that's everything they asked him to do, he did. Right? He controlled the game, converted on third downs, right? Had safe passes. They ran the ball a lot. Obviously, the game plan was Christian McCaffrey. So I like what he did. The defense fed off of that, a young defense. For this team to go far, this is my opinion, I think Mac Jones needs to start. Now, I know he's probably not because all the money's in Brock Purdy, but I watched Brock Purdy this year. And if you're a Niners fan, you will agree with what I'm saying. This year, I would say Mac Jones has outplayed him.
Yeah.
He's talking about this year. He had one bad game last week. He played well.
Here's the thing. The fact of the matter really is this. Christian McCaffrey ran for 129 yards. And if Christian McCaffrey runs for 129 yards, truly nothing else matters. Because ultimately, like Mac Jones, 150 yards, that not going to get it done more often than not. But holding an opponent to 10 points and Christian McCaffrey having 200 all-purpose yards, that's good enough to get it done any day, any night, any time, any opponent.
Only question you got to ask yourself is Christian McCaffrey going to have 130 yards every game? No,
of course
because they haven't been running the ball. If you watch the game tonight, everything they kept talking about is how to run the ball so well tonight, which they haven't been able to do. So what I'm saying is, you need your quarterback to be efficient. I love Brock Purdy, but bruh, this year I think that Mac Jones is playing better.
Fair.
We gonna find out.
We will.
I love when I be right and you be wrong. You be like, well, Shady, you was right. I love that.
Here's what I know though is Mac Jones hasn't been playing well enough, nor did he play well enough tonight to supplant Brock Purdy.
Tonight.
You know what I mean? Like he didn't play well enough tonight to supplant Brock
He don't make
Purdy.
enough. But first of all, see, that's the thing. If you look at the game plan was simple.
Yeah.
We're going to use Christian McCaffrey the whole game.
Correct.
So he didn't have to make them big throws. No, he didn't have to do none of that.
Correct. Yeah. And what we know is this, the Falcons defense is legit. Like the Falcons pass defense is legit. Came into the game, I think, with the number one pass defense in all of football. And so given the fact that the Niners had no pass offense to go into the run game, I was actually impressed. One of the more impressive Niners wins all season.
Yeah, Shady, I wanted to believe your take, but over the last 2 games, Mac Jones does have no touchdowns and 3 picks. It's kind of tough, but
you gotta watch,
I think watch
the game.
Nah, I hear you. Watch football with your eyes.
That's right.
Okay, I hear you, but I think moving forward, though, if Christian McCaffrey plays like that,
correct,
200 yards all purpose, going off, 2 touchdowns today, they can beat anyone. The question for you guys is, moving forward, the 49ers, they look like they're getting back on track.
Yeah.
The Rams looked amazing today as well. We'll get to them a little bit later. But how impressive is this 49ers win moving forward with this lack of depth right now that they have due to all the injuries? Can they keep this momentum going and be a playoff team?
The Falcons were playing some of the best football in all of the National Football League over the last 2 weeks. And so given what the Niners were able to do to this Falcons team, it gives me a lot of confidence for the Niners moving forward. I think that the Niners have an incredible nucleus of a roster. Christian McCaffrey, Trent Williams offensively. So you have those two, so that nucleus is set. And then defensively, Robert Saleh is there. And Robert Saleh is a beautiful mastermind of a defensive mind. And so between Robert Saleh, Diamador Lenore, I get it. Fred Warner hurt. I get it. Nick Bosa hurt. But as long as Robert Saleh, the brains of the operation, is there, plus you have Trent Williams, plus you have Christian McCaffrey, I think the Niners will make it to the playoffs. I don't think they have enough talent to make a Super Bowl run like they have in years past, but they have the nucleus and they have the guys to at least get to the playoffs and see what happens from there.
You know what, though? They're not as scary, though.
Yeah.
Like, it used to be a time, I'm like, dang, no matter how well the Eagles play, eventually we got to go to the Bay. And I'm not nervous, but it's like, woof, we got to go with the Niners. They don't get that feel no more. Like, when you watch the tape of them and you watch the games, it's like, who jumps out? Chris McCaffrey's a hell of a player. He's going to do his thing. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even the running part of the game. Like today they got off, but they don't normally do this. I mean, I remember it was one point in time with the Niners. I don't care who the quarterback was. We're going to run this ball because Kyle Shanahan is that good, and the way that the players they had with Debo, Ayuk, with Kittle.
Yeah.
Then you go to the defensive side. They get out. You got Bosa. You got Warner. You got all these players, these pieces.
They're all gone now.
It's all gone, so it looks different. Like, playing against the Niners now, it's like, okay, cool. I'll see you on Sunday. You know what I mean? I'll see you on Monday night.
Yeah.
Before it was like, all right, hey, get your mouthpiece, get ready, tell your parents, because we got the Niners this weekend. It's not the same feeling.
Nah, it's not the same feeling. They don't strike the same fear into their opponents as much as they used to, being the most overloaded talent with talent team. That's now the Eagles.
But crazy enough is, I'll say this real quick. The fact that they have this record with this roster should strike as much fear in you as any other time. I mean, I think they're
Not
sitting at
fear.
5-2. If you have a 5-2 record, when Kittle's been gone the majority of the time, Juwan Jennings, Ricky Pearsall, they've been gone the majority of the time. Nick Bosa, he's been gone the majority of the time. Fred Warner, he didn't play this time. To have a 5-2 record with this team, that tells me, wait a second, they're capable of not beating anybody, but who in the NFC can you conclusively say is better or significantly better than the Niners? Convincingly.
That's the Niners fan in
Where
you,
you
though, bro,
wanna
'cause some
go?
of those guys you mentioned, they're not coming back this season.
Yeah, that's
You
true.
know, a team like
That's true.
A team like the Packers, who we always big on, I don't, and I said this last year, they got to beat some better teams for me to take them serious.
Yeah.
But team like that, I don't think they're super good.
Yep.
They're just a solid team. I think they beat the Niners. That's a good matchup. That's a good matchup.
Fair.
Yeah.
Right?
Fair.
Even though they
Yeah.
got all the names,
Fair.
the way they play the game, that'd be
Yeah.
a close matchup. But you talking about just regular wins, like who can compete with them? The Eagles,
Of course.
all right. The Rams, even though they beat them, I'm
beat
going with the
them.
Rams. If you I always ask this, if you got to put all your money in your account and you bet on this one game against the Rams or the Niners, who you betting on?
I wouldn't touch it.
You have to. It's not like an optional thing. It's part of my
Well,
point.
it's regular season, Shanahan always beats.
I'm gonna
McVay.
ask you again. If you gotta empty out your account, right, and you bet it on this game,
When I answer Shady and he don't listen, he just asks me again.
Yeah, no.
I don't know why he does that.
He
I
want
gave him an answer.
his answer.
so
He wants his
when
answer.
you said something about Shanahan, I was supposed to yes or no. Who you betting on?
I'm betting on the Niners in the regular season.
Would you
I bet on the Niners in the race.
this with this team?
No.
So what we talking about? We
Not
talking
what I'm
about this year.
This team
Yeah,
just
yeah.
beat the. Don't get me
They
started.
did. I mean,
I'm
they-
not
they-
arguing with
they
Shady
done
this
things,
early.
though. They
It's
done
too
some
early
things.
in
That's
the show to
the
be
Rams.
arguing with Shady.
Who else in the NFC that you like?
Bucks, Lions,
Oh,
Eagles.
You like Lions against them?
I think like you said, Lions, Niners, Packers, Rams are all. Eagles, I'm putting
yeah.
ahead of all of them.
No.
Eagles, I will put ahead of all of them.
Lions, Eagles, Bucks, Rams.
Okay.
They all in that group.
They're
in
the
that
upper
group.
echelon.
Niners in that group?
They're not in that group right now. Not with Nick Bosa and Fred Warner out. No, they can't be. They can't
They
be.
just beat a Falcons team that looked really good. I think it was against the Bills last week, and they just beat the Falcons handedly.
Who the Falcons?
Handedly.
Who the Falcons?
At least who's Bijan Robinson?
Do you actually believe in the
He's
Falcons?
a great
though?
player. Who the,
I believe in Bijan. And if
Okay.
you can keep Bijan to 40 rushing yards
That's fair.
and 50 receiving yards, you're doing
that's
something
not
right.
fair. That's
Nah,
not
no,
fair.
no, that's
You know
Robert
why
Saleh
it's not fair?
defense.
I've seen a lot of years where great running backs have great stats, and the team don't be that good.
That's true.
He on ball because he's nice.
That's true.
He's the best in the league. He's going to do his thing. But they not going to They going to
Yeah.
playoffs too?
They don't.
And they in a bad division.
The Falcons don't strike any fear into anybody
Hell
though, either.
no.
But,
That's the
but
thing,
here's
yeah.
what's crazy. Here's what I hate. Here's what I hate that we're doing right now. If the Falcons would have beat down the Niners, y'all realize how we would have come on set today? They would have just beat down the Bills. They
Yeah.
would have just beat down the Niners. They would have beat down whoever the hell they played right before the Bills, and we would have said, oh my God,
Yeah.
Bijan Robinson's the best running back in the league. He's going to carry the Falcons to the playoffs. Oh my God. Instead, the Niners beat the brakes off the Falcons, and now we're like, but are the Falcons really all that good? I mean, are they?
mean, they have
Bijan
a-
just had 238 yards against the Bills.
They have a-
Sean McDermott, the defensive head coach. Like, and now all of a sudden the Falcons suck because of,
the reason why we don't have that take is because they have a 30-0 loss. They got skunked by the Carolina Panthers. Phenomenal franchise.
that did happen.
Phenomenal franchise,
That did
Carolina
happen.
Panthers. But you know what I mean?
All right.
That phenomenal franchise. No, we do have we have some super chats.
What's up with the chats, man?
Josiah Truong said, Niners, it's not Mac Jones's job. He gave that ball up like 2019 Jimmy G, handing it off, and Shady, don't let these deep passes fool you. We also had another super chat, I believe, down here.
What'd he say? What'd he say? What'd he say?
TW said, I know it's Eagles talk, but Browns don't even need DG to win. Judkins was the running back. We'll get to the
We'll
Browns
get
a
to
little
the
bit
Browns.
later.
We will
We'll
get
to the
there.
Browns. And also, because we're probably not talking about the Titans whatsoever. Trell, y'all favorite, dropped $20 super chat, said,
My
what do the
dog.
Titans need to do to get better? blow everything up.
Correct.
Yeah, blow
Literally.
everything up. That's pretty much
Literally.
it. One last thing before we get out of the Falcons and 49ers talk. Did y'all see Bijan's pregame outfit?
No, what do you do?
Yeah, let's just go ahead and take a. I think they might have deleted the video, so it's loading right now. But as you can see,
He
got the shorts on with the socks and the slides.
Where he going?
And I mean, he looked like
To the game?
yeah, that was him walking into the game. He got the beater on.
2-5, break this one down for me, G.
That's crazy, man. You
I
making
mean,
a fashion, man.
Not like I haven't worn anything like this in a long time.
In a long time.
Yeah, like when I was probably a kid, mom, you got to wear a shirt she picked for you. But listen, he's so great of a player. He can't wear this.
I thought you were gonna say you can do whatever he wants when you're that good.
Nah, man, I got to text. This look crazy. Like he's like kind of like young, but like old ladyish. The socks. I'm trying.
That is a good point.
What's going on with that?
That is a good
He
point.
from Texas? Is that?
Nah, he from Arizona.
He from Arizona.
I'm not gonna not claim him. He a Texas boy now, but
I'm saying that y'all agree this is unacceptable.
That was probably unacceptable.
That was a little crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
But if he would have gone for 200,
What that mean?
it is what it is.
What?
It is what
yeah,
it
no,
is.
it is what it is,
A bad outfit is a bad outfit.
bro. My running back go off for 200. He could show up to the game in booty shorts for all I care, bro. I'm going. Was that crazy?
That was crazy.
Was that crazy?
That
was crazy.
That was crazy.
Was that crazy?
What you mean was that crazy?
That was crazy. You got to drink for that. Hey, in the speakeasy, somebody say something
200 is
wild.
200 yards.
You
The
got to
NFL
drink
game
for that. You said booty shorts. You said
Shady,
your
after your
running
snow
back.
game, you pull up to the game in booty shorts. I'd have been like,
You said your running
I would have
back.
been like, but I.
Yo,
I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening right now.
Dude?
I don't know what's happening.
What's
man.
wrong with this dude, bro?
Let's pay, yo. He said, "Hey, Shady, if you go up for 200 yards and you my running back, you come to the game with booty shorts." I'm like, Don't say
Ever.
What's wrong with you?
Ever.
Yo, we ain't even. Yo,
What you do this weekend,
I
bro?
don't even play with people like that.
God, dog.
What's happening, bro?
Don't
What's
talk
wrong
to me
with-
like
bro,
that, though.
My fault. I just meant I'd be excited, bro. Like
That's even worse.
I mean,
What's wrong with this dude?
You be excited.
if my running back dropped 200
Yeah,
yards and showed up in booty shorts, I show up in booty shorts every game day.
Let's just move on, bro.
Yeah, move
I'll be
on,
on
dog.
team
Move
time.
on. Let's just
Okay,
move
yeah, no,
on,
okay,
bro.